Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Mag Show. Today, we are going to be talking about breaking news from Microsoft's Xbox division. Once again, these guys can't seem to stay out of the news. But either way, here we are. Let's get into it. It has to deal with Game Pass, the new tier system, and of course, most important to the customer, the pricing. Now, if you watch Magcast last night, I talked about... Mind you, I didn't know what the heck was going to happen, but I talked about how a couple of Microsoft investors, one of them being a major Microsoft investor, had actually reached out to me earlier yesterday and said, keep your eyes peeled. I can't talk about it, but there's news coming. Should be sometime this week or in the next few days. I mentioned that on Magcast. I was also very careful to say, listen, I don't know what the heck it is. I just know that I was told to keep my eyes peeled for news about Q4. And he said, when you find out, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Well, here we are. I'm in my forum now. Let's talk about it. But anyways, for anybody who's not in the know of what's going on right now, let's pull this up. We got an article right here. This is from purexbox.com that says Xbox Game Pass is getting a major overhaul with new names, games, and price changes. The three tiers are going to be called Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. Now, let's get into what that all means. So, the Essential level. It is now the new name for the Xbox Game Pass Core, which was available before, of course, and it's the cheapest version of the service. It's going to remain, by the way, I'm going to keep this all in US dollars for now. It'll remain at $9.99 per month. That's $10 a month to provide access to 50 plus games across console and PC while offering unlimited access to Xbox cloud gaming and an array of in-game benefits for free-to-play titles. Now we've got the second tier. This is the premium tier. That is the new name for what used to be called the Xbox Game Pass Standard. Featuring the same benefits as Essential, but with access to over 200 games, new Xbox published games within a year of launch. That's one to keep in mind, folks. Within a year of launch and shorter wait times for Xbox cloud gaming, again, like standard before it, premium will remain at $14.99. That's $15 US. Now here's where it gets funky. Ultimate will be adding a variety of benefits, including access to Ubisoft Plus games catalog, a subscription to Fortnite Crew, and improved quality streaming with the shortest wait times possible. As part of this, it'll be jumping up in price from $19.99 per month to $29.99 per month. That is a $10 US dollar increase in price. And PC Game Pass, which of course they didn't talk about, isn't being highlighted as part of the new tiers, but it's also going up another $5 to, $4.50, from $11.99 to $16.49. Convenient how they left that out of the conversation when they made the announcement. But either way, these are the tiers. This is what I want to talk about. And my problem with all this, I just got off the phone with Colt Eastwood and some other people I was talking to yesterday about it, and I had reached out to some of my closest friends and said, guys, I don't know what the heck is about to happen, but apparently there's going to be Q4 news, and it's going to be in the next few days. I don't know what it is, but they said keep your eyes peeled for it. Well, here we are, and here's the situation. Now, I don't have a problem with the lower tiers doing whatever you're going to do. I was never going to be a part of that anyway. Being an Ultimate Game Pass subscriber, this is where I have the problem. I have the problem because I have the Ubisoft Plus Classics in the PlayStation Essential monthly payment, whatever, right? So I've got that over there already. Plus, I'm a huge fan of Ubisoft games, and I buy them usually day one anyhow. So there's already that. So you've already canceled me out of that. I had no need for that. I don't play Fortnite, so I really didn't need that either, to have that subscription in there as well. What I did want to play, of course, is Outer Worlds 2, Black Ops 7, Ninja Gaiden, whatever else. And Half-Life 2. But my problem is now, for an extra $10 US a month, you've locked me out of Call of Duty mere weeks before the game comes out. The beta drops this Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. So you've locked myself and several other people who are not interested in Ubisoft Classics and, of course, the Fortnite subscription. You've locked us out of those games. Not locked us out, but you certainly put it behind a bigger paywall of an extra $10 US. That, to me, is insane. So what they try to do is that they raise the price by $10 US and mask it by putting these other things. Well, you're going to get this and this. And, of course, you get more reward points and this and that. I didn't ask for any of that stuff. I didn't. Now, I knew that a price increase was coming. I talked about it earlier this year. They said that it was going to be around $5. I did not in a million years think it was going to be $10. I think that is far too high. I've already seen the comment section on the Xbox Twitter account, and everybody's like, canceled, or I'm going to let it run out, and I'll pick and choose whatever I want to do. Now, that's what it's going to come to me. I'm Canadian, And for me, Game Pass Ultimate has now gone up to $34 plus tax. That is an insane $38.42 a month with my 13% income. 13% tax here in Ontario. That has now come up to $38.42 for myself. That is far too high for a monthly subscription. That there are highs and lows when it comes to a subscription. That goes with anything, whether it's Amazon Prime, Netflix. You might have a great show and then all of a sudden you might not watch it for 2 months or whatever. However, I'm going to be very conscientious about when I decide to subscribe and when I decide to walk away from it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wait till Ninja Gaiden, Black Ops 7, and Outer Worlds 2 are all out. Then I'll pay my $38.42 and play all 3 games at once. And I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be very picky and choosy when they do that. I found this to be egregious in the fact that they had locked it behind this $10 increase. For me, $15, almost $16. And what it does there is you've done that weeks before you're about to launch a big title. You're kind of forcing people into a corner, assuming that that was their only way of being able to access that game. This is supposed to be an affordable subscription service it's for everybody, but there are a lot of people out there who do not have the financial means to buy every single game that comes out at $70 101 Canadian US dollars, never mind what is going on in Australia. So this is a problem for me. I don't think this is going to work out well for them. It also was really bad timing that Sarah Bond yesterday talked about how Game Pass was making another $5 billion in revenue, and it's very profitable and this and that. And then literally 24 hours, you turn around and put a $10 increase on it. I'm not going to unsubscribe to the service. I'm not. I have no intention of doing that. However, I will again be picky and choosy. I will subscribe for 1 month. There are a lot of huge AAA games coming out right now. I mean, this week alone, we've got Battlefield 6, we got Ghost of Yotei, I've got Little Nightmares 3, I've got Silent Hill 4. Haven't even turned these games on yet. Some of them not even released yet, but they will in the next week or so. So that being the case, I'm going to probably wait until mid-November, end of November, subscribe for 1 month, play those games, and unsubscribe because I don't know what's going to be coming out for Game Pass that I am interested in for the foreseeable future up until then. I know next year there's going to be some big games coming out, and I will have to just wait until those games come out, and then I will play them. But either way, I want to know what you guys think. Are you still interested in the situation? Are you interested in paying the $10 USD price increase for the Ultimate? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, those other 2 tiers don't really make much sense. You want to play Black Ops 7, you can't do it on those other 2 tiers. You can only do it on the top tier. Same with Outer Worlds 2, same with Ninja Gaiden. So let me know what you guys think. You're going to do it? You're going to stay with them? You're going to walk away? You're going to be picky and choosy? Let me know. Everyone have yourself a wonderful day and stay magnificent.